Why don't you ever try? That's a fucked up thing to say to someone who's fought delirium probably like 750 times in my life. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. You're the type of beast to burn the sacred texts, man. Yoda? Wasn't that Luke burned them, right? I only saw The Last Jedi once, but didn't Luke burn them and then Yoda went, "The sacred texts!" or something like that? It's been a minute. No, it was the Yodeler? You got it wrong. Oh, okay, well. Me and J.J. Abrams got something in common. My little brother showed me your YouTube channel like 12 years ago, and I've been hooked ever since. Yeah, well, my little brother just discovered rock and roll. He's only 26 and he's out of control, man. That's right, that's right. We're art brute posting. A lot of people don't remember them. Bars, you're an only child. I was raised by Pitchfork Media, actually. Give me 5 bombs. It shows? Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Holy shit. It's not a compliment? Well, I don't know, like, people with siblings are always complaining about their siblings all the fucking time. And then they act like I should take "you look like an only child" as an insult, bro. Yeah, I look like I didn't have the shit beaten out of me by by an older sibling when I was a kid. Oh no. No big deal. I mean, plus, like, you say it like I had any control over that, man. My parents were probably fucking, but they were, like, being responsible or wrapping it up. It's not irresponsible to have 2 kids, I guess, but, like, they weren't playing games, man. I literally asked for brothers. Like on your Steam wishlist or whatever. So, I mean, it's probably been heavily discounted. It came out like 2013. It's a good game. I beat the game. It's a good game. Please, no more parent talk. All right, what happened on the newest episode of Roll20, guys? We've had sports talk, and now I've talked about my family. So it's time. Can't you talk about something relatable, like videotape Dungeons and Dragons? That's what you sound like right now. No disrespect. That's what you sound like right now. No one said that? There's a guy who said that. You gotta go up a little bit. You know what? Give me the Beach Boys and free my soul. You really gotta try Dropout, man. I don't even watch the Librarian videos, man. I'd probably stop short of saying I'm anti-YouTube, but I'd rather just put the sports on and do the dishes, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll stick to the Goo Crew. I'll stick to scary fishing stories from Mr. Nightmare. Huge. Yeah, I would never watch my own videos. Also, Librarian keeps misrepresenting me, which is, don't get me wrong, I support that because it's funny. That being said, now I got a bunch of people out there saying I laughed when Plux joined the Mahjong game with his very unique Mahjong character. I did not laugh. If you go watch the tape slowly, I'll give you a frame-by-frame breakdown in my head, okay? Plux joins the game. I see their username. Their username is Plux. I chuckle to myself because I go, "Oh, Plux." I was also chuckling because I was like, if you'll allow me to do some damage to myself, I'm going to debuff myself. I was laughing because it took Kate a long time to join the game. And it took long enough that someone else joined, which I found amusing, okay? Then, Corey laughed so fucking loud and like right into the mic, and then obviously realized, oh shit, I shouldn't be laughing at that, and instantly cut himself off. He went from like 60 to 0 on the laugh, and then that is one of the funniest fucking things I could have imagined. So then I laughed. But you simple-minded ignoramuses, you don't understand, you're completely devoid of understanding the layers of the humor, that you're like, he's laughing because Plux's skin was humorous. Not the case. Nothing funny about that. What is funny is Corey laughing at something he shouldn't laugh at, and then realizing too late that he shouldn't be laughing at it, which is delightful. You should play Katawa Shoujo. Now that's a blast from the past. Now this is like Twitch chat circa 2013. I think I do want that. My speed is so bad. Why is he playing Isaac again? No, don't play Isaac. Play Ball X Pit so I can tell you exactly what to do at all times. Shit. Bro, just be dead. I need speed? How does this work? Something like that. Oh! Richard Abaddon would certainly approve. Thank you, Stephen Malcolmus. Question marks? Wait, you don't know Gardenia by Stephen Malcolmus? They had Kyle MacLachlan in the video, bro. Don't debase yourself by saying that's Pavement. That's not Pavement. That's Stephen Malcolmus minus the Jix. It's not my favorite solo Malcolmus, but it's got a certain je ne sais quoi. What are you talking about? Stephen Malcolmus? Are you not familiar with Stephen Malcolmus, the lead singer of Pavement, who then had a solo career? Not at all? Maybe if he did some of the music in SpongeBob SquarePants, you put some respect on his name. I'm an adult? Well, like, genetically, maybe. Spiritually, who's to say? No Rilo Kiley? Okay, it's literally like 1,000 times better than Rilo Kiley, okay? Because Rilo Kiley, I don't even know. Like, it was... The Knights of Rilo were, like, pretty cool in The Last Jedi, but then, like, when Snoke just fucking gave up the ghost, you're like, what the hell? Rilo Kiley hasn't even done that much Force training yet. He's not ready to be the #1 Sith on the block. And then you find out in the next movie, oh, he ain't the #1 Sith on the block. Now I get it. That being said, a lot of people are saying Rilo Kiley clears Pavement, and I thought we were a serious chat. Okay, I got nothing against Rilo Kiley, but could we be fucking for real for a minute here? Because you're kind of pissing me off. You're kind of pissing me off. Can I get some real chatters to fucking back me up here? This shit is flicking me. They got, and Rilo Kiley, they're, okay, yeah. Jenny Lewis is okay. Portions for Foxes, good song. But Rilo Kiley ain't even the best Rilo Kiley, bro. Sleater Kinney clears Rilo Kiley at being Rilo Kiley. You don't know ball. I'm sorry to tell you, don't fucking know ball. I dislike Pavement. Oh yeah? Say that next time you're walking somewhere. Probably you don't even dislike the music, you just dislike it because all the jocks were listening to it in high school and you associate everything that they did with having your lunch money stolen, even though some of the shit that they did is stuff that you do too, like breathing fucking oxygen and drinking water. Pissing me the fuck off, man. The jocks aren't listening to pavement. Yeah, they are, bro. You ever been to a football practice? They're always going, what about the voice of Geddy Lee? How did it get so high? I wonder if he speaks like an ordinary guy. They're always saying shit like that. And then going like, whose house, our house? Left side, strong side, or whatever. Nobody gives a fuck about the right side, apparently. That's probably where I'd be rushing if I was the other team. I'd rush at their weak side, personally. Grounded is a good pavement song. Oh, real original. What's next? Side 1, track 1 on Beethoven's 5th Symphony, Rob? You ever see High Fidelity? I'm biased. My sister's named after a pavement song. I'm trying to think what, so there, I'm trying to think of what would be the funniest name for your fucking sister to be. Carrot Rope is really good. Mama's a Stephen Malkmus song! Are you fucking trolling? That's on the, I think the second or the third Stephen Malkmus solo album. Jesus Christ. This is my son Stephen and my daughter fucking in this mouth of desert. Clang, tang, 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 quang. Quang, quang, quang. Why'd you get red? I tricked myself into pretending to get mad to add some Rube Facience to the bit. I swear you make up a new musician every day. That's true, but I didn't make up pavement. You don't know shit about spiral stairs. You don't know shit about the Preston School of Industry. You don't know shit about you don't know shit about that. Stop pretending. Hey, get over here. Painted Soldiers, great song. Now we got a real knower. I mean, Ground is a great song, don't get me wrong, but as long as we're talking about B-sides, put me in the woo-hoo-hoo, woo-hoo-hoo. Put me in that shit. You're talking about old people shit just to piss us off today? No, I'm talking about it to piss me on, bro. This is what it's like to be 36. You like to talk about shit from when you were like 24. I get it if you're like, 17, you don't have that luxury. What are you gonna do, talk about shit from like when you were 12? Doubtful. You mean nostalgia? Not really nostalgia, it's just references, really. It's most of what I do here is just referential. I've got potential running around or whatever. That's about all I got. You ever see Reality Bites? Yes sir. Winona Ryder, Steve Zahn, Janine Garofalo. Reality Bites? Yes sir, yes I have. I remember seeing Reality Bites in like 04 or 03 because it was having like its 10th year anniversary and being like, wow, this movie's old as fuck. What's crazy is that it's only gotten older, man. It doesn't seem like it should be possible. That was scary. And you stay the same age? Me, if I was that guy who drinks his son's blood or whatever. He does. He's doing something. He's doing something. Something that I wouldn't be doing, let's put it that way. You reference him every stream? Oh, he's recently been onboarded as my mentor and my CAO. He's my chief aging, well, CAAO, he's my chief anti-aging officer. I've long been like an aspiring Steve Jobs type, and it used to just be like, hey, I got an idea for an app. Nowadays, if you want to emulate Steve Jobs, you have to be like, we're trying to usher in an era of human immortality for some reason. My first company added liquidity to online payment processors. My second company is going to solve death. We're going to eliminate the nagging problem of eternal oblivion, I think, with the help of some venture capital. What the hell is even that? That's Big Mushroom that stomps on things. I remember that. Didn't Steve Jobs not shower? Yeah, it's something that him and like a surprising amount of Twitch chat have in common. And that's not a joke about how you guys smell bad. That would be too easy of a joke. It's a joke about how many of you have somehow convinced yourselves that showering, and I quote, showering is actually giga bad for you. 2 showers a day is giga bad for you. They remember. And you know what? The North doesn't fucking forget. He remembers the words. A lot of people in my chat hate showering almost as much as they love Sankey diagrams. Not swanky diagrams! That's me! I'm the guy who likes the swanky diagrams. Frankly, Mr. Hanky, this possession I've held, it stains my drain and it corrodes my bowl. Stop with that. I'm sorry. I'm not. We're gonna do a parody of every song on The Queen Is Dead until the album is ruined for you. You won't let me listen to the Smiths because Morrissey sucks. I'm gonna ruin it for fucking you too. Some all-time lines on that album, though. Though I broke into the palace with a sponge and a rusty spanner. Queen Deadass, top 10 Giga Chad, Queen Elizabeth II moments. She says, I know you and you cannot sing. And then he parries and riposts. I said, that's nothing. You should hear me play piano. Has the world changed or have I changed? Motherfucker, I'd have to say a little bit of both. Help. That's all I got. Seen Good Fortune yet? Nah, it kind of has whole Quirk Chungus vibes. I haven't seen a lot of movies lately, which is obvious, but it's got Quirk Chungus vibes. I would love to take a principled stand against it, but really it's the Quirk Chungusness of the whole thing. One battle after another? Yeah, every goddamn day, man, these days. See, like, the price of gas or whatever. You gotta see the Chainsaw Man movie. Rip to all the AMC Movie Pass holders who just go see whatever's new every week and had to see the Chainsaw Man movie knowing nothing about the fact that it's an anime. That's the Monday at 1 p.m. matinee for Chainsaw Man must have been a well of confusion, man. But yay, at least I got popcorn. Leroy Movie! That's a new guy. It's Leroy Movie. It's like Leroy Jenkins, but for movies. This one, Tron Ares got a 33.3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Repeating, of course. All right, chums, let's do this. Leroy Movie. Did he just get a ticket for Tron Ares? Oh, you like everything now. You like that one, huh? That's what passes for humor for you. You like Leroy Movie? I think I just might make a Leroy Movie alt account. Yeah, give me this. Bro, chill. Oh. I can't really be upset about it, I suppose. Any chance I could... not worth it, to be honest with you. You guys seen the new movie channel, Leroy Movies? And he could roll, like, greed or need. Which one's good and which one's bad? Tron Ares, it's the best movie I've ever seen. It's like a Nine Inch Nails music video starring my favorite actor. And finally, after Past Lives, which we gave a roll for greed, Greta Lee has finally been in a good movie. We will be rolling for need on Tron Ares. Greta Lee should be in Rush Hour 5. You're not wrong. Greta Lee! What's Chris Tucker up to these days? Stop? I know. Well, I don't know what he's up to these days, but I know what people are saying, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. You'd think he wouldn't be a good actor because he doesn't understand the words that are coming out of his mouth or whatever, but he's actually, many people are saying he's the best actor of all time. Greta Lee absolutely ate in Tron Ares. Yeah, what did she eat? Like circuits and microchips? A bowl of microchips with some frame rate dips? Because she's probably a robot. If I haven't seen the movie, I think she might actually be a human, and maybe Jared Leto is not a robot, but like a computer program made corporeal or something. If I had to guess. Oh, fuck off? Fuck off, why? Fuck off, why? I'm allowed to complain about Tron Ares. They fucking shut down my city to film that dreck. Same reason I'm always gonna complain about the show Family Law. How the fuck are you gonna do the calculus of impeding like 100,000 people for a show that nobody watches, man? This is the worst trade deal in history. I don't care if it has the Harvard dean from Legally Blonde in it. I ain't watching that shit, man. The hell is Family Law? The only reason I know what it is because my fucking routine got interrupted and I had to Google Family Law, and then I found, oh, that's the fucking dean from Legally Blonde. It'd be different if the actors were like around when they were filming the garbage, but they're not even around, so you can like point at them and be like, that's the dean from Legally Blonde. They're all like in their, I don't know, they probably don't have a trailer, but they're like under a tent somewhere, so they can't be bothered by the unwashed masses such as you. Oh great, Dan started playing Baby Steps, and Steam gave me a notification, and now I can't see what my card is. Great. I've run out of things to say, sorry. Post more bait. I'm a picky eater. Oh, you why I gotta. Let me in, man. Ooh. You know what? I'll play your sick and twisted game. At what age are you no longer allowed to be a picky eater? I'm sorry, please post some bait. No, not that. That bait's too real. The Simpsons, bitch. 1 second. Oh! Oh, I'm taking the items that are turning me into Salacious Crumb, dude. Oh! Unk almost got Salacious Crumb confused with the Vermicious Canids, too. How embarrassing, man. How embarrassing. Not my old ass getting two fucking things confused. I thought it would kind of come to a more cogent conclusion than that, but... Just found out how bikers eat their sketty. I just found out how bikers eat their sketty. Can we talk about this? How do they eat? What is a biker and how do they eat their sketty? No way you haven't seen that image. It's ancient. I guess it depends where it was posted. Getting into movies, been watching a lot of Tom Cruise lately. What should I do? I just watched Edge of Tomorrow. Okay, Edge of Tomorrow, that's a good movie. Best Tom Cruise performances? I mean, listen, it's a little Zemeckis core, because it's made by Cameron Crowe. But Magnolia is the obvious one. You have to see Magnolia. Clear a couple days off your schedule to see Magnolia. You gotta see Jerry Maguire. Jerry Maguire is also peak Tom Cruise. And after you've established a baseline, like a base case for Tom Cruise, then you gotta follow that up with Collateral and be like, I didn't know he had this kind of range. Show him the movie! Yes! Let's do this, chums! Leroy Movie! Could totally work, man. Could totally work. God. Nobody take Leroy Movie, okay? It's growing on me. It's easy to laugh at. It's easy to laugh at. That's one of the things that's good about it. I mean, Tropic Thunder's really good, obviously. I don't know if I call it a Tom Cruise movie. But it's very funny. I don't know, listen. I think you kind of had to be there, but I'm a Vanilla Sky defender. And you might say, well, why not just watch Abre los Ojos instead? It's superior. Well, it's superior in a lot of ways, including its quality, but it is inferior in one way. It doesn't have Tom Cruise in it, and that's the question that he asked. So oh, Minority Report. Oh, when he grabs the milk. Oh. In Valkyrie, they don't kill Hitler. Okay, first off, spoilers. It is crazy though. As a noted World War II audiobook listener, I've listened to the chapters about von Stauffenberg probably like 30, 40 times over the past decade or so. When you listen to it, it begs the question. I know, listen, I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this type of violence on Twitch, but why did they make it so complicated? Couldn't they have just shot him? I don't understand. They're doing all this stuff like, well, I'm gonna get a bomb inside of a briefcase and then I'm gonna take it into a meeting and then the bomb blows up but like the table leg is too thick. So it's like he didn't die, he just got a couple bruises. I feel like I'm Scott Evil, bro. Just this is Scott Evil saying this is not me. Scott Evil says, quotation marks, he says he has a gun in his room right there and he wants Dr. Evil to kill Austin Powers. Colonel von Stauffenberg, why are you making it so complicated, bro? Why are they making it so complicated? And it took him like listen, it was a good effort. Like I understand, he had noble intentions, okay? But like they were planning that shit for like years, and then it didn't work. Like you fucked up bigly, man. You fucked all of us. I mean, no, I wasn't there, but also, and I mean, this is like not one of those things you have to laugh at, but it is funny if you'll allow a little bit of nuance here. I'm not even gonna bother with that, to be honest. It is funny that before the war, they started the plan, and they were like, This guy's gonna get us dragged into the war. We can't have that. We're gonna lose. It's gonna be horrible. So they were like, we gotta stop this guy. Then they were too late and he started the war, but the war was going really well for them. So they went, hang on, y'all, let's not get hasty. You know that? You know that? You know the whole conspiracy we were doing? It turned, maybe this is not going to be such a bad thing for us. Let's put that on ice for now. And then it started to fall apart and they went, whoa, let's circle back. I'm circling back. Hey guys, just bumping this to the top of your inbox. It's been a couple of years. This is the sort of thing anyone might be interested in revisiting now. It's a fucked up web we weave, man. What's the last good comedy? I'm sure there's some indie comedy. Well, I guess people really like The Naked Gun, which I've not seen yet, but I do want to see. But I don't fully subscribe to the narrative that comedies are dead. It's just a lot of them aren't that funny anymore. They're more like touching. I feel like there's not as many laugh out loud comedies. There's not as many gross comedies where like a dude comes on his own face or something like that, or like a guy calls his friend a slur. A lot of it is like, oh, isn't it melancholy how the way life gets you down and stuff like that? Not a whole lot of movies where they leave their friend on the roof of a Las Vegas casino to absolutely elevate his risk of melanoma, probably by like 10,000%. But a lot of them now, they're not, and I like these kind of movies, just to be clear, but they're not really like funny. The reason you know it's a comedy is because it's sad. And you go, yeah, that's what's funny about it, man. Isn't it funny how much of a loser Paul Giamatti is? But I don't want to be that guy, because I'm sorry to say it's getting a little Reddit, to be like they haven't made a good comedy since Game Night. Game Night's good, man, but they've made a couple of good comedies since then, I'm sure. Hold me. I dare say a comedy won Best Picture a couple years ago. Really? Green Book? Maybe going this way. Oh, Parasite. That's true. Parasite is funny. Anora's funny too. Yeah. Oppenheimer. Now that's funny. These gas prices are pretty funny. Yeah. If you have to laugh so you don't cry or whatever they say. What the hell? Gas prices actually been okay lately. Is it a good time to buy West Texas crude? What's the outlook looking like on West Texas crude right now? I'm looking to offload a lot of my West Texas crude. I picked up a million barrels in March 2020 when it was negative $100 a barrel. And I gotta tell you, the storage costs are eating me alive, man. I think anybody need a million barrels of West Texas crude? Put some in the freezer? I'd love to, but we got a Costco order yesterday. Holy, man. I may never be hungry again. Any good stuff? Well, like lots of food, dude, for eating. Any treats for tricking? Yeah, we bought some Halloween candy. Halloween kind of snuck up on us this year. Maybe because we bought our costumes in July. I'm not being secretive about the food, it's just not that interesting. It's just, I don't know, we bought a lot of berries, some dried mangoes, bulgogi. What do you want me to say? There's not that much gold to mine there. It's not as good as Leroy Movies. Leroy Movies has some layers, man. You get the Rayos. Yeah, we got the Rayos. We got the Rayos sauce. All the dried pasta. You get any non-food items? Toilet paper? I mean, I'll answer like I'm under oath. You got anything else? Any other relevant questions? How much ply? Was one level up from Kirkland's signature, but one level below Charmin. So it's like, I think it's 2 ply. The Charmin, okay, the Kirkland signature is sandpaper. Like it's the type of toilet paper they use at like a restaurant where they don't care if you ever come back. But then the Charmin, I don't mind mistreating my asshole a little bit, but 3 ply is just, it's not too much necessarily, but it's more than I need. The second ply makes a huge difference. The third ply is just, now you're just playing with it. Now you should have nice things, but for me, I would rather get nice things in different domains. I can live with the 2 ply. Because at some point you're gonna be wiping your ass with wood. Like if 3 ply is even better, then why not go to 5 ply? And then you end up with like a Gillette razor situation. They're gonna have toilet paper that has like a moisturizing strip or something like that on it. No, thank you, bro. We've gone too far. What are you, Caligula? Thank you. You brought it back. 3 ply. Okay, Caligula. Something's wrong with I know I've said this before. I really actually feel, you know how I've been talking about how I want to see when I die if I would have been a good race car driver if I'd been born under a different circumstance, because I just think I got that dog in me. I think I can just see the racing line really well. Naturally, and it's untapped. I've never had any kind of formal training, so imagine with like a little bit of training what I could have accomplished. But I think actually my most realistic like alternate life, I could see myself being like the maestro of public bathroom organization. Every time I go into a public bathroom, I'm like, this industry needs me, man. They're not fucking thinking when they make the bathrooms. That's what pisses me off. They're not thinking. Now we're talking. What are your problems with the bathrooms? There's so many. Where do I start? Okay. Problem number 1 with the bathrooms, it's 2025. We shouldn't have to look under the stall door to see if somebody's in the stall. There should be like a little light above the stall that's either green or red. And if it's green, the door is not locked, ergo it's vacant, hopefully. And if it's red, the door is locked. We have these abilities. Also, I'm sorry to tell you this, because I'm done being like, I'm the problem and I should fit into the world. The world should give nice things to more people, such as myself, as a reward for being spiritually pure. We should take the number of urinals and the number of stalls and invert them. If there's 16 urinals, 4 stalls, I want to see 16 stalls, 4 urinals. I don't care about throughput, okay? Throughput that's like the airport's problem. That's not my problem. My problem is I don't want to stand there with my dick hanging out waiting for the guy next to me to start pissing so it covers up the sound of me not pissing. We need more stalls, less urinals. Now also, again, I don't give a shit if you have a PhD in Factorio. However many stalls there are, that's how many sinks there are. And however many sinks there are, that's how many hand dryers or paper towel receptacles there are. Because I know it's like, well, most of the time you don't need that much. Well, yeah, but if you're in a busy place and you're using a public bathroom, all of a sudden you got twice as many sinks as hand dryers and everybody's got to wait an extra minute and a half for the dude to dry his hands. Get over it! Next thing, you need to unify the UX of the bathroom, okay? And I don't, you have to pick a fucking lane. Are you gonna pick old school, the shit actually works and is cheap, i.e. manual sinks and faucets, manual soap dispensers, manual lever on the paper towel machine that you smash like this and the paper towels come out? Or you can go all expensive, inefficient, hands-free. You can go automatic sink that barely works, automatic soap dispenser that never has soap in it, that has a manual soap dispenser next to it that you actually have to use, hand dryer that has a HEPA filter but is actually shooting poop particles like right into your lungs directly. But you have to choose one. No more manual tap, automatic soap, manual paper towel. It's mixed messages and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And that's just the very start. The other thing is, and I'm tired of our shit has to suck because there's like bad people out there. Let's make good shit for good people and the bad people can benefit too. I don't care. So what am I talking about? We got to do something about the auto flushers, okay? The auto flusher is a good idea because you don't necessarily want to be touching the flusher, although I'm not that serious about it. But you can't be having the auto flusher flush 4 times while I'm still mid-piss. That's if we're gonna virtue signal in the bathroom that you can only take 1 paper towel because we want to save the planet. You can't be flushing 60 liters of water for every single piss. And you're standing there like, maybe it's my fault. Maybe my piss is so long. That's society fucking with you, man. They built it for us and they fucked it up. Okay, /Mark, we're gonna call that Isaac too.